have 100 undergraduates every semester, and they're all, almost 80% of them are struggling with some kind of isolation. The first thing is to make them understand that they're not alone in their feelings, that most kids in their generation now have those experiences of feeling very isolated and feeling disconnected, because most of my undergraduates say the biggest thing they get from the class that I teach on the science of human connection is that they're not alone. Think they are. They think they're the weirdo that doesn't have any friends and everybody else has friends because they have 1 million likes on Instagram or whatever it is, and they're the loser. So if you normalize it, actually, right, we live in a culture where it's actually very hard to find good friends. It's really hard to find people you connect to. So a lot of kids feel very isolated, so you're not alone in that. In fact, some lady I saw at Trinity the other day said that in fact that's like 60 to 70% of how people feel, you know, among young people. And the minute I say that to boys, you can just see their whole face, they just relax. Because all of a sudden they're not the weirdo. They're not the weirdo. And nobody wants to be the weirdo. The second thing I would say is just trying to, as best as you can, depends on how old your kids are or your grandkids are, is trying to nourish, you know, all sorts of relationships. So remember, I didn't get into this because I could only give you a sliver of my findings. One of the findings is that if boys have at least one relationship at home that's emotionally connected, they're more likely to hold on to their friendships if they find them. So they might take them a while to find them. But point is that a lot of people find close friends later in life. It takes them a while to find close friends. And so they can find them in college or after college or when they grow up. I mean, it just takes people different times. But the main thing is trying to nourish it so that you have things. I always tell parents this, you know, you want to have a separate little family outing, don't have a separate little family outing. Invite one of your kids' friends to come. Invite both of your kids' friends to come. And you might think, well, but I want to just be with the family. No, include the kids that your kids love and you connect with and include them in on the trip. Or include them going out to dinner or going to the movies or whatever you're doing. Just include them so that it becomes natural that kids are part of your home.